What's going on, Sensation? Oh, I gotta use my Time UK thing, dude. I gotta figure out what time it is in the UK. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want the bot to tell me.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me. It is currently... Ooh, the strike of midnight. Oh, wow. That's cool. It's officially July 10th over there.
Which means it's 4 p.m.?
Yeah, good. Yeah, 4 p.m. my time. Are we 8 hours? Is that an 8-hour difference?
Yeah.
That's too funny because 8 hours is like how much you're supposed to sleep, I think, right? So like we're a sleep cycle apart.
Yeah. Funnily enough, 8 hours is about right for me. No
right?
more, no less.
Like, have you tracked it? Do you have any sort of like tracker to like see what I have a Whoop band that I use to like track when I pass out.
Just generally, whenever I mash out, I just over time I've noticed how it's almost exactly 8 hours.
Even without an alarm, you just wake up naturally after 8 hours.
Unless it's daylight, but that's a whole new thing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like, oh no, I've had 4 hours sleep. I need better curtains or something like that.
Falcon says we have to sleep 8 hours a day. I think that's debatable based on your age, right? I think it changes as you age.
The older you get, the less you need.
Okay, the less you need. Why is Joe Biden sleeping all the time?
But then there's those with Alzheimer's who, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And let's be clear, he has Alzheimer's.
He does have Alzheimer's, dude. Yeah, I know, dude. He keeps saying that, like, I'm not backing down. I'm like, come on, guys. Please.
Just the whole, you know, oh my god, I'm better than Trump.
Yeah.
You have Alzheimer's. No, you're not.
Yeah, bro, what? Like, I mean, we could run a slab of ham, dude, if we wanted to at this point. Oh, man. So it's cool. I use this... What do you want? What do you say?
Sorry, I was going to say, I just want Mr. Orange to win again just because it pisses the right people
off.
Oh,
yeah, dude. I know that mentality where, like, it's such a us versus them that, like, enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing, right? You know? I have friends that are like this. They're like, oh, let's piss off the libs and, like, let's get Trump in. And I'm like, okay, all right, whatever.
I mean, I don't think he's a complete con. I just think he's a loudmouth.
He doesn't have a very good
policies. I couldn't tell you what his policies are.
I don't know what his policies are either. He just says whatever to get elected. The issue is that his history of business is not very good. Not many banks want to deal with him anymore. Not many contractors want to deal with him anymore. Because like he's not the best. He's not the most honest guy. I don't know.
The funny thing is, he's massively archetypal of the '80s businessman.
Sure.
I mean, he is. If you were to describe an '80s businessman just generally, it would be him.
Like he's the archetype of it.
It's like if you ever watch movies or even old business shows from the '80s, he is the
he's
face
the art
of
the deal, dude.
Era of business.
He is. I am big business.
Yeah.
Falcon says, wait, we have to give him credit for being, I quote, the first female black president. What, did he identify this? Did he identify as being the first female black president? Did he do that? Fucking troll, dude.
Just because you can identify something doesn't make it true.
Yes. Oh, Biden said that. Oh, Biden messed up. Well, yeah, Biden's making a lot of mistakes with his speech. Yeah. He's always had speech issues, though, right? He's always had, like, a speech impediment or something, right? A stutter. But unfortunately, I think that's masking the fact he's demented. Yeah, well, Biden apparently said that about Trump. Said that he was the first female black president. Is it... Or wait, are you saying, oh, we have to give Biden credit that? Oh, I don't know. Falcon, yeah. I don't know. Politics is a mess. What's going on in France right now? Like, apparently, like, everything was going to the right, and then everything was going to the left. Like, who knows?
Loads of people dropped out intentionally so that the right
to screw them over. This is why they say it's rigged. Oh, I get this. Okay,
it's literally rigged. They literally just...
wow.
En masse all dropped out.
Oh, man. Well, congrats, Nibs. Dude, 98 on your discrete grade. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I helped you at all with that because I can't really do discrete math, but some of our other friends can do discrete math for sure. Yeah, those are the math streamers.
Those guys are on now. I was sitting here talking shit and I'm just like...
No, you're fine. You're fine. You can talk whatever, dude. Yeah, it's okay. I would say I don't censor anything. Well, within reason. But yeah, no. So I'd seen on the news, right, that the far right was winning a lot in France, right? And everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's the Marine Le Pen revolution, and like everything's gonna go far right, and this is the way for things to go, and like liberal tears are covering the streets." And I'm like, okay, I thought France was pretty liberal. Like, okay, whatever. Like, and then I see like a week later in what I guess they call their second round of voting that it went completely all left. And what you're saying makes sense. Is that probably anybody who's like a third party per se, or who was like in the way, dropped out, right, to just throw all the votes that way. Is that kind of what happened?
In any given region, let's say there was 8 parties running. 6 of them deliberately dropped out of every single region.
Oh, I see.
Just so all of those votes for the other would not go to the right, although apparently it kind of still balanced out somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, well, it's still like Macron doesn't. It's fine. I'm supposed to go on a date with a French girl tomorrow. She still hasn't texted me back. I don't know. But I want to ask her about like what's going on. She's from France. I want to ask her like what her take on it is. Like as a native of France, what's your commentary on what's going on?
As a native of France, why did you leave? Ask back.
Well, I know why she left.
Jesus Christ.
You think France is better than the U.S.? Dude, there's so many French people over here in L.A. I swear there's more French people here than there are in France.
Yeah, because France is even worse than the U.K.
Oh, what? What, in terms of immigration and stuff?
No, because people are just leaving. If you've got 2 pence to rub together, people are just leaving. It's worse in France, but they have more money, so they're all leaving.
Oh, really? Is that just because they're high? So I saw something that was being, I guess, proposed by the whatever, like the ultra far left or something, in France. Where what was this? They wanted to put a here was it? It was in the news somewhere. Here they go. Yeah, they want to put a 90% tax on anyone earning over 400,000 euros. I was like, excuse me. 90% tax, dude. No one's gonna stay. Anyone with any amount of money is not gonna stay in France, dude. If there's a 90% tax.
If that's from GBN, I would take that with a pinch of salt, though.
Oh, is this garbage? Oh, okay. See, I don't know. I don't know what.
They're new, and I'm
well,
not
this is
really
talking about bully
sure.
dogs. Wait, aren't these dogs also illegal in England? Like, you can't have.
Yeah,
they are illegal now. Yeah, you're not allowed to have like pit bulls or terriers and stuff. Yeah.
Basically, anything that kills children just gets banned. So.
Yeah. Oh my god. What's up, Taco Cat? France is backwards. Yes. Last gentleman says, "Woo, nice to see you. Good job. You started early today. I thought it was going to be at 8. Oh, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's at 8 EDT. Yeah, that's 5 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. So it's cool. So we're having this stream. I'm going to see if we can go for 2 hours because at the end of this stream, Penn Center, one of our other great math partner friends, is doing a complex analysis course that he's starting off. Complex analysis is the one, it's like the top course I got to in math in college, and I just said, like, I got wrecked by it. I was like, I can't do any more math. I'm done. So I'm gonna try to participate in it because I think I'd like to expand my knowledge of math. That kind of is, I top out at complex. Is EDT the same as EST and ET? Technically they're not, and that has to do with this bullshit called daylight savings times. But anyways, so those are the links for the courses if you guys want to join them. We're gonna hopefully go for 2 hours, and we'll raid Penn Center when he starts. But yeah, for Taco Cat's question, EDT and EST, yeah, they are different. EST, EDT, one's like, yeah, standard time, which is something like different during the autumn and winter, and then there's daylight time, which, yeah, it's like 4 hours versus 5 hours. It's confusing. I just say ET, and then it's just like whatever time it feels like it's for you. There's also a really cool thing. It's called like Discord time or something. Here it is. There's a Discord time. I use this thing all the time. Where you can put in whatever. I'm going to put the website for you guys. You can put in whatever time you want something to be, and then this is the code. And if you copy this code into Discord, depending on who's reading it, it'll show the correct time in their time zone. It's super handy. I use it all the time now for events because we have kids from Australia, Belize, the UK, New Zealand, whatnot. Everyone's from all over the place. So this is very handy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think who showed me that? I think Teacup showed me it. I haven't seen Teacup in a bit. And here I thought gold didn't need any extending knowledge for math. I do. Believe me, my math knowledge compared to some of these other guys is like way down here. I know to you guys it's up here, but I stopped after like 2 or 3 years in college. I was like, I didn't need to do any more math, because at that point it's just all physics. But I also didn't really think I could go higher. I know people in my physics classes that did go do discrete mathematics. They did real analysis or, you know, algebraic topology or stuff. I was just like, I don't know, like complex already like tested my limits of like, I can't go any higher than this right now. So I didn't. I'm going to keep the stream open. I need to go outside. Okay, good. Yeah, nice to see you, Taco. Good, cool. Okay, cool. Let's see. Other news. Oh, yeah. So we had a really good round yesterday with the SAT questions. And so that bot works. I'm really happy about that. We're going to keep using it. And I gave you guys your points from yesterday. So again, if you don't remember how this works, as long as you answer one SAT question of the day, you don't even have to answer it correctly. You just have to answer. You're going to get 300 points. And then for every question after that you answer, you get another 25. You get 50 if you get the question correct. And then you get 75 if you get the question correct and you're the first person. So, again, we're gamifying this because I know you guys like games, and games are fun. But at the same point, we also want to get you guys prepared for the SAT, which all of you will have to take at some point. And even if you've already taken it, it's useful to refresh the math knowledge for it. Quiz is not answer. Yeah, no, the quiz isn't answer. I have to activate the quiz, Laz. Laz is trying to guess at the answer is 75. Dude, what? Laz, you were our winner yesterday. You had the most amount of points yesterday. That was pretty cool. Maybe I'll do some like small like bonus gifts for like top person of the week or something. I don't know. It'll be fun. Anyways. Okay. Cool. Let's see. But yeah, also, if you have any other questions about math or science, say you're taking a class this summer or you have something you didn't really get last semester, please let us know. And we'll go through it here on the stream. It's just in the meantime, I'm gonna take the extra time we have here to just go through SAT stuff, because it's incredibly useful, and also it's free. This is something that usually, again, Princeton Review charges like $2,000 for like 2 months for you to do. So like, screw them. We're here for the people. How do you say that in French? Is there a French thing for like for the people? I don't know. Like, I guess the whole French Revolution was like eat the rich, right? Because the rich were saying like let them eat cake. They're like, okay, we're just gonna eat you, dog.
One of the more famous mistranslations.
Is it? Oh, it is it? Oh, what's the actual translation? Oh, enlighten us, please.
The word was brioche, so it's closer to let them eat bread.
Oh, brioche. Oh, well, that's fancy bread, dude. What? You talking brioche? Brioche is nice, dude. What? Brioche? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of like dessert bread. Almost looks like challah bread to me. No? Oh, this looks good. Fuck. It's funny. I have some students, Sensation, arguing in the common area about like artificial sweeteners and like health and nutrition. I just can't, dude. I'm just like, stop.
Right. So the worst thing for you is concentrated corn syrup, is it?
High fructose corn syrup. We call it high fructose corn syrup.
And then down from that is refined sugar, and then below that is it's worse for you. Artificial sweeteners are worse than refined
real sugar. You think artificial sweeteners are worse than real sugar?
Yeah, because it takes more to break it down, and so it's bad for your other organs.
Oh, I see. So like it's good for calories, but it's bad for like your liver and stuff.
And pancreas.
Pancreas. Oh, pancreas, is that it?
The place where you produce insulin.
What about stevia? Stevia is natural. Isn't stevia like okay?
Stevia.
Yeah, it comes from a plant. It's what like Splenda usually is. You just call it Splenda is like stevia.
Let's have a look. Sugar substitute.
I think the Dutch use it. The Dutch love stevia.
Sucralose.
It is sucralose. It's a lot sweeter than sugar. It's native to Paraguay and Brazil. I don't know why I thought it was Dutch. I think I liked a girl in high school that was Dutch, and she introduced me to it. Maybe that's why I thought it was. What's up, Heavenly?
Excessive amounts of added sugar can be harmful.
Yeah, no shit, dude. What? Yeah, I always say that Yeah, because they have these things where like, oh, artificial sweeteners, are make you less healthy, blah blah blah. But then I'm like, yeah, if you're choosing artificial sweeteners, you probably already have a problem with regular sugar. That's why you're choosing artificial sugar. So yes, you're already gonna probably have diabetes or something, like, because like you obviously don't know how like to contain yourself with real sugar. I don't know how to contain myself with real sugar. Like diabetes. Yeah. We haven't started the questions yet. No, we're gonna start the questions now. Yeah, here. All right, let's start the stream off, and we'll start doing some questions. All right, cool. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. Sexual Education. Stream helps you math homework.
Yeah.
Science homework. Life homework, and we're doing the SAT today. Yeah, we're doing really out this whole summer. Just because I want to have something fun for you guys to do. Let me see. I want to fix my white balance. Looks kind of weird. Yeah, that's better. Well, do I want to look pink or pale? I don't know. We'll go with pale. I'm a pale person naturally. I don't need the enhancements of a camera. Okay. Yes.
I finally got around to buying a light.
You got what did you get? A different light? Ooh. Oh yeah, newer? Yeah, I have a bunch of those. I have like 4 of them like blasting at me right now. But does yours like have a temperature select? Like can you change the temperature on it?
I don't know the power supply for it yet, so.
Oh, it doesn't just run off a USB?
I said specifically not because obviously they're USB powered and shit.
Yeah, right. Well, I have like a separate brick that I run like a 6-port USB off that I run mine. The reason why I have so many is because I have this green screen behind me, and this thing has to be like really fucking bright in order for it to like work correctly. So I'm just getting like blasted by like light right now. Yeah. Luckily, I got the LEDs, right? Because I used to run like actual fluorescence, and dude, this room would heat the fuck up. Oh, you have the filters. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got the warm filters. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
And there's one on there already, but
oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go blind.
Dude, I already have.
It's sort of within reach, more or less.
Yeah, but at least you only have 1. I got 4. Like here, if I turn them all off, you'll see what happens. Like if I do all of this off, this is me like in the darkness, and then I was born in the dark.
I had no idea that was Tom Hardy until somebody pointed.
Yeah, dude, right? Dude, oh my god. Yeah. I watched here, while I get the next question up. I watched Furiosa, I think the other night or something. I love Mad Max. I'm a big fan of Fury Road. Fury Road is great, but I watched Furiosa and I'm like, this is terrible. So bad. No, they did.
The originals are better.
Oh, yeah, the ones with Mel Gibson. Yeah, rest his soul. They'll never put him in Hollywood again. He he yelled a little too many things he can't yell.
We all know who he blames.
Nib says, me with my key light. Yeah, key light. Yeah, key light. Oh, so there's a whole thing called 3-point lighting, actually. If you guys want, if anyone wants to ask me about how to stream or like how to do streaming stuff, I'm more than happy to, go over my setup. Sensation probably has a cool setup he can show you too, because he uses an actual DSLR with a capture card. Yeah. Hikaru says,
go buy a spooky one.
Yeah. I ended up just going with Elgato, dude, and like their stuff is pretty superb, honestly. At this point, it's
no,
hard to...
the DSLR socket.
Oh, the DSLR sucks. Yeah. What is Hikaru want?
So I have. That's why I keep pressing the button, and that's why it keeps flashing because
the autofocus keeps messing up.
It will turn itself off after half an hour.
Oh damn. Oh,
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Hikaru? How's it going? How's your summer going?
How do you? Oh, it's really good.
How do you what?
How do you stream? Like, do you use OBS?
I do use OBS. Yeah.
What are your
OBS
settings?
My OBS settings are nuts. Yeah, if you want to like, here, I wonder if
Can I
like
screenshot or something?
Yeah, here I'll like screenshot what all this is.
RTFM, dude.
Yeah, RTFM. Do you know what RTFM means, Hikaru? That's actually kind of an old school classic.
I do not.
It's called read the fucking manual, but yeah, RTFM. But no, you don't actually have to read the manual. Yeah. So if you guys want to see, this is my OBS like layout, and this is on a monitor that is vertical. Is what it is.
Oh, vertical. Can you go into your like settings?
Well, no, that'd be a lot. There's a lot of stuff.
You physically turn.
No, go to settings.
Yeah.
You see like where it says settings on the right? Like go to the right a little.
Yes.
Like move OBS to the right. Yeah, click that.
Yeah, well, this is a screenshot. This is not a thing. This is just a screenshot. Yeah.
Oh. Can you like click the settings and go to output and then take a screenshot?
Well, here, my output settings are right here. It's basically, I run it like 6K, 1440, whatever, 120 hertz. But there's a bunch of stuff that goes on this.
Can you see your login info?
No, you can't see my password and stuff, dude. Like, chill.
Oh, that's for education purposes. That's what
educational purposes only. Yeah, yeah. OBS is what I use. OBS is great.
Yeah, bro. I once accidentally leaked my stream key, and
yeah, well,
bro,
yeah, then you need to reset that once you do that. Let me see. What was the last question we did? 6. All right, let me get the next question here. Laz says, "Okay, what's your question here, Carter? What's up?"
Wait, does it have to be about math?
You can ask me whatever, but we're gonna start doing math, so
all right,
make it short and sweet. What's up?
What time am I getting? I don't. Do you like Chipotle?
Do I like Chipotle? Oh, that's actually that's a very valid question. Yeah, I do like Chipotle. My go-to is the carnitas, sour cream cheese, no beans, lettuce, guac. Carnitas. It's like pulled pork.
You mind if I write this down in my notes app really quick?
You can write it down whenever you want. Guy Nib said you could you could use Slobs if you want. Yeah, you could use Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, Slobs is okay as well.
All right, so you said carnitas?
Yeah, carnitas, sour cream, veggies.
No, why no beans?
Beans are carbs, so no carbs.
Bro, you think carbs do something bad to you?
To my body, they do bad things, dude. I get chunky as fuck, bro.
Nah, it's just like you work out a lot. You go to the gym and stuff.
I get big chunks. So at your age, y'all have a metabolism, which is okay. You can eat as many carbs as you probably want. You're fine.
You don't understand. It's the type of carbs. Like, if you get carbs from French fries, those aren't good carbs. If you get carbs from a carrot, those are good carbs.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Carbohydrates are carbohydrates.
Carbohydrates at the end of the day. Yeah. The problem why fries are bad is because they also come with like trans fats and all this sort of other bullshit. Like, yeah.
You know, I saw a thing.
But then fat's not bad.
Yeah, fat's not bad. Yeah, that's the big myth of the fucking 90s, dude, when they were like, look, gummy bear is a low-fat food. It's good for you.
No.
Fucking wrong.
No.
If I get beans, I don't get rice for the same reason. Yeah, it's just too many carbs. Mainly just because, like, I do keto a lot, and it just helps with, like, my brain. Like, I like, fuck whatever studies say. Like, I always say you should do this, like, oh, thanks for the resub, Pen. That's dope. But yeah, so keto for me works. I can go into a whole rant about this later at some point, but in terms of like brain and cognitive function, I feel less sluggish as compared to like if I eat a ton of carbs, I get brain fog. I just do. That's just how my body works.
Really?
And it's something that changes as you get older, and you'll eventually have to adapt. It's the great fucking bitch of life, is that like as you get older, things change and you have to adapt to them.
Because you know what's crazy? I'm like addicted to carbs.
It's okay. You're young. You should probably be addicted to carbs because you need to grow and stuff. Like that's.
Do you have like Olive Garden?
Do we have Olive Garden?
You know what Olive Garden is?
Of course I know what Olive Garden is, dog. What?
I didn't know if that was like a national. Yeah. Do you like Olive Garden? You know
I did when I was younger, and then when I went back when I was older, I was like, oh my god, this is trash. It's so bad. It tasted great when I was young, and then I got older, and I realized that like the chicken parmesan was like a chicken patty with ketchup.
I get the chicken Alfredo. Alfredo's better.
Penn Center says whiskey gives me brain fog, yo. That's true. Olive Garden is blasphemy. Agree. Unless you're Scottish, yeah, then it gives you wings or something. Nib says chicken bowl. Yeah, double chicken, no cheese. No cheese. Oh, I like the cheese. Yeah, the fajita veggies. Yeah, good. And then rice or black beans, one or the other. Yeah, I agree with that. The guac is worth it.
Can I tell you what I get?
Yeah, you can tell me real quick, and then we're gonna do math.
I get rice, beans, no like meat because I don't eat meat. Cheese, corn, sour cream, and guacamole and lettuce.
That's cool. Yeah, guac is good.
I don't really like the salsa stuff. Kind of gross.
Just don't forget to get enough protein.
Yeah, protein. That's why you gotta go with the double chicken, dude. Someone was actually doing it once. Little side.
I eat a lot of eggs.
Someone was doing a research thing on like Chipotle servings and like Chipotle servings. It's actually cool. This is a statistics thing. Like, watch this. Oh man, where was it?
Oh, you know what's crazy? This guy dressed up as like a gym bro with like a tank top on, and when he dressed up with a hoodie on, when he walked in with a tank top, he actually got more.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Like,
this is
you wait, like,
it was a
there's
Wells
test
Fargo analyst. This is actually pretty cool.
Really?
Where's the graph, dude? Where's the
Chipotle.
fucking graph?
Chipotle prices have gone up too.
Yeah, well, everything's gone up, dog. What is this?
Oh,
What's this?
California.
Do we have super sensation, dude?
No, what is this?
Super sensation. He has a lens on his DSLR, so he can do it.
W.
I want the, man. I want the graph though. There's a very cool graph about it.
What is this graph show? The prices of.
It's a distribution.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes. What's up?
In California, what does a Happy Meal cost?
I don't know. I don't eat McDonald's. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show. Okay.
13.50.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Here we go. Here we go.
13.50.
$13?
So here, this is cool. This is statistics. So if you guys want to like know how like math and like real world shit works, this is, oh my god, Fox News, chill, dude. What's this volume, dude? Oh god, dude. Chipotle's on a burrito season.
In today's news.
Oh god, dude. Sleepy Joe's back at the wheel. Okay. Anyways, this guy went to a bunch of different Chipotles in Manhattan and ordered the same thing and then weighed it after he got it. And what he found was that like the deviation between his lightest bowl and the heavy and the median was 3 standard deviations. That's huge. 3 standard deviations. So so plus or minus 1 standard deviation is 66% of the data. Plus or minus 2 is 95. Plus or minus 3 is 99 points. Oh, wait, sorry, it's 66. Yes, is it 66, 95, 99.7? Somebody correct me if that's wrong. 66, 90. Yeah, yep. This is the rule I'm talking about. This is it. It's statistics. It has to do with this. One sec. There's a cool image for this. Penn Center's favorite, right? Yeah. So this has to talk about like, so things are normally distributed. Usually there's like an average, and then there's something to the left and right. PTSD, Nib says. I like statistics. I think statistics is very cool. But anyway, so 3 standard deviations means you're in the top 1%. Like it's that you're that much of an outlier. Like it's like 1 in 100. But or was it? So yeah, this guy, look at this distribution is nuts. So like whenever you got the burrito here, dude, it was like 14 ounces compared to the median of 22. That's almost like a factor of 2. He got like half the bowl that most people usually get. Whereas, you know, I guess one of these he was able to get like 26 or 27. Maybe like winked at the cashier or something. I know.
Bro,
Yeah.
what was that?
Penn Center's right. He says, you expect to see some plus or minus 2 standard deviations, but to see 3 is wild. Yeah, 3 is pretty wild. Most things are like plus or minus 2. Yeah, they get your bowls filled if you start vlogging them. Yeah. If you start putting like the camera on them. I had a story about this in Berlin. I like missed a flight for whatever reasons. And they were like kind of giving me shit about putting me on the next flight. And so then I took my vlog camera out and be like, hey guys, yeah, trying to get on my flight here. And then the woman like very quickly like found me a flight. I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Because like you're going on YouTube.
Good old PR.
Yeah, it does work. It does work, man. Where's the last time
I
we
tried that.
Yeah. Seriously, if you pull your camera out and you look like you're vlogging them. So actually, I think it works both ways, though, because sometimes they think that you're like a plant from corporate and you're coming in to like snitch on people giving out too much food. And then it becomes like this, this
It's
thing.
honestly crazy because I did that in a McDonald's drive-thru. And
I
the
don't think
like,
McDonald's gives a shit about like how much food they're giving you. Do what?
No,
It's
but I
McDonald's,
got
dog.
more French fries. Like,
Oh,
I got more French fries.
I'm glad you probably got an extra 2 cents to them or something. The main thing about Chipotle is that like protein is expensive. Like Chipotle is actually decent. I don't know why we're talking so much about Chipotle, but I swear we'll do math after this. But Chipotle is like decent food because they do actually cook the meat, make the meat, whatever, there in-house. Whereas like McDonald's, most stuff is frozen, processed, and shipped and then like reheated in a microwave. So it's pretty bad food for you. Chipotle food is actually more or less pretty fresh and high quality, but that's expensive. So that's why they have to be pretty stingy with the servings, because yeah, otherwise they don't make money. Like it's not profitable. Determine the velocity vector. What's up, Sensation?
Just learn to do it at home.
I agree, but there's a convenience factor. I've had it sometimes, especially during final exams. If I'm tutoring like 6 kids like back to back to back to back, and I have no time to go home and eat, I will look for either a Subway or a Chipotle. Like that's like the 2 places I know I can more or less get something that won't make me feel like absolute garbage pretty quick. Chipotle I prefer. So okay, all right. I appreciate all the discussions. Let's do some SAT questions. And we can talk about more stuff later as we go. So, okay, for those that are watching, the way to answer these SAT questions and get points is I'm going to type here in the chat. I'm going to type start quiz, and that is going to open up the... Why does it say exclamation point answer? Okay, I don't think he changed it. Oh, you can just do $A. Oh, maybe that works. So try that out, guys. That's new. Enigma, I think, did an update last night. Okay, cool. You can use $answer or $A. Oh, cool. Okay. Penn Center, but you submitted your answer, blah, blah, now. I had a chance to eat in Detroit at a Chick-fil-A. Should I have? Yeah, Chick-fil-A is great. I love Chick-fil-A. He's like, oh, snap. Okay. Yes, so they're going to be answers here, and then you need to submit them. If they're multiple choice, just do A, B, C, D, or whatever, E, whatever it says. If the answer is asking for a number, I want you to give it to me with 2 decimal places. I don't care if it's a whole number. If the answer is 6, then you need to put 6.00, okay? And then, so we're going to give you guys, like, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds to solve it, because that's about the amount of time you get on the SAT. Then we're going to close the quiz. Then you can't submit anymore, and then I'll go over the question with you guys, and then we'll grade it. Cool? All right. No, y'all can't run NQuiz. Or can you run NQuiz? I wonder if Enigma has it set up so that the Chads can run the commands, or if only the streamer can run the command. We'll have to see. All right. Let's just see. Okay. So here comes the first question. We'll see if it starts. Okay, cool. Let's go. So we're asking about the x-intercept of the graph is shown is x comma 0. What is the value of x? Okay, cool. We got an answer so far from Laz. Laz got an answer right away. Off the. Do you like Laz that he made it $A, not $answers? You know, but I guess you were copy pasting it anyways. There we go. All right, cool. End quiz Subway. Oh man, you guys are funny. Or I'll put the waiting music. We do like this. Yeah, there we go.
Dr. Gold IDM to the answer.
All right. Oh, you have to put it in the Twitch chat. Put it in the Twitch chat.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah. The bot only works on the Twitch chat. Where's Mr. Bean? I have like the music Penn Center, and then I have a variety of different like waiting characters we can have. So we have this guy too. He can wait for you guys.
Oh, what's the monkey thing?
All right. Okay, cool. All right. I think I'm going to end it here. All right. So here we go. We're going to close the quiz. You do have to put the decimals. Yes, you have to round it to 2 decimals. Okay. Quiz submission's closed. Here we go. Okay. So, again, we're at the early questions of the SAT section. So if these seem really easy to you, that's totally okay. Great. Awesome. If they seem hard to you, that's fine too. The main thing we want to do with these earlier questions is to make sure you can get them done quickly and correctly, because you want to save, this is a timed exam and you are going to run out of time. So you want to save your time for the end for the harder questions if you want to try to get the perfect 800. But you also want to make sure you get these questions correct, because if you get these wrong, you're not even allowed to see the harder questions. They automatically like nerf you. Okay. So here we go. Yes. So the x-intercept. Yeah, good. Yeah, you said that, Laz. Really good. So the x-intercept refers to where the graph hits the x-axis. And so like what I always like to say, so x-intercept is where y is equal to 0. The y-intercept is where x is equal to 0. Okay? That's the 2 different ones there. Yeah. Auto nerf? Yeah, you do get nerfed on the exam, yeah. Well, okay. I have to wonder if that's still the case. It was when I took the exam. But I apparently learned there's no longer a penalty for getting the wrong answer on the SAT. There used to always be a penalty. I don't know. Making things too easy these days, I guess, or something. But anyways, okay. So, x-intercept, we see that right away. Also, they say the value of x, so you know you're looking for something along here. And we want to know when y equals equal to 0. Well, y is equal to 0 right here. So if you just look over, you're like, okay, cool. That happens at 7, 0, which is the value for x. X is 7. So you're going to want to put in 7.00 as your correct answer. Now, on the SAT, I forget what their actual formatting is for what they want. But we can read that later. But yeah, okay. So we would do, what is this going to be? How do I grade things again? One sec. I think it's score quiz. Okay, good. All right, cool. There's no more right minus wrong, but the adaptive test doesn't allow you to get harder questions if you get many easy questions wrong. Cool. Okay, so it is adaptive. And your max possible score is automatically getting capped while you're taking the test. Yeah, that kind of sucks, right? Yeah. So again, it's a game. Yeah. So this would be 7.00. Did I type in score? Yeah, correct. Okay, cool. There we go.
Warning, incoming game.
Laz got the first one. Good job, Laz. And then if we want to see what the scores are so far, this is kind of cool. So Enigma's actually made a whole website for this. We can go to the quiz here.
What, Mom?
And it'll start giving points. Although, it gave them all to Sensation.
Why?
Wait, what? Why did it do that? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Enigma, did the bot break? He did an update last night. Uh-oh.
Give me all the points.
Why do all the points go to Sensation? Oh, fuck. Ugh.
It wasn't me. I didn't hack it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Wait, but when did you answer? One second. Let me look at what the answers were.
I answered.
Yeah, but why did it give you 8?
Wait, what is the answer?
The answer is 7. So Laz got it right, but he should have gotten... Wait, it gave him 24 points. And it gave you 8.
Wait.
Oh, and it gave everyone else 1. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, wait, I think I'm seeing what happened here. So the 1 point is correct. It's doing that correctly. You get 1 point for getting it right. But it's giving 24 points if you get it right first. And then it's giving... Interesting. Okay, one sec. Let me wash that one for a second. Here, because I can manually enter the scores. It's okay. Got factored by 8. Is that what happened? Do we think so? One sec. Let me just manually set these real quick. Okay. The station stealing from the peasants. Yeah. Equity, but yeah, pay attention. Yeah. So when I say it has to be 2 decimal points, you need to put in 2 decimal points. All right. Let me try. We're gonna try doing the next quiz. If this isn't working, there's another way I can run this, which is okay. It'll just take me like a minute or two. It's okay. This is a work in progress. It was working perfectly last time though. That was kind of nice. Well, this is the old question, so we don't need this one yet. All right. Maybe it has to do with the numbers being wrong. Like, because I did a numerical answer instead of a... But I don't see how the 7 would come up. This is always fun, where you try to like figure out what's happening with the code. Oh, you think it's the yeah, it's probably the $A. Yeah, but I know in code, like all he had to do there is just say that it either accepts this or accepts this, but it runs the same command. Oh, Sensation said answer. But I feel like a lot of other people answered. Actually, here's a good way to test this. Let's do this. I'm just gonna start a dummy quiz. I just want to make sure that this works. Okay, we're gonna say start quiz. Quiz starts, and then the math was wrong for 2 and 3 points. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna say the correct answer is B, but I'm gonna put answer C. So that's my answer. My answer is wrong. Someone else put B. Good. So B. So Sensation should get the first with 3. Laz should get 2. I should get 1. That's how this should work. Yeah. Okay. And then here I'm gonna close it. Okay, and then I'm gonna score it. Sensation got the first correct answer. Cool. 8 points were awarded. Does that make sense? Yeah, 2, 3. Well, maybe. Let's see. So Laz somehow got 26. Sensation got 11. I got 2, and Bob got... Oh, you know what's happening? Oh, this is very interesting, actually, what's happening. It's not clearing the numbers from before. I know what's happening now. Yeah. Because... well... Yeah, because wait, why does equity now say 3? Well, oh, sorry, let me show on the web. Sorry, what's happening? Sorry, I gotta show you guys. Yeah. It's, it has to do with the reset quiz, is what it is. Yeah, okay. I think, because here, watch. I think I can figure this out. Give me 1 second. Because that was the thing we added last night with Enigma, is we added the ability to clear the quiz because I wanted to clear the results every day so that we could see every day how people were doing. Where did I put it, though? Not that one. Was it this? No.
Yeah, lots.
What's up, dude?
That's dope.
How's it going? How's it going there? Noise, what's going on, dude?
Well, sort of just chilling on Instagram.
Chilling on Instagram. Instagram's cool.
Message that person.
The Indian
from
lass?
work.
You messaged the Indian lass? You slid
yeah.
her DMs, dude?
I did.
Yeah.
And now I think I'll go to Spoons.
Oh, you're going to Spoons, dude. Nice. There you go. There you go.
I didn't even ask.
Oh, she asked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Hey, good for you, man, dude. There you go. I like it when, yeah, she's taking the initiative. Wow. That's congratulations, dude.
Triple messaging and the lot. It's obvious.
Triple message. Yeah, I always say, like, there's the rule of the double message. Like, if you message someone and they don't message, like, don't ever double message. Like, don't ever send another one. Or, like, you don't go over 2. I think, like, actually 2 is acceptable. You don't do 3. Yeah, Laz, you're right. The quiz was working yesterday. Here's what happened. This is what I see. Because this is the old spreadsheet from yesterday, and then I cleared it. Now here's the new one. Yeah, what happened is it's not actually clearing the results when it updates the numbers. It's putting them back to it's. I know what I need to tell Enigma's wrong. Yeah, it's okay. Equity says, wouldn't it be easier to do it manually? Easier? No. Because then I have to manually go figure out what everyone scored and then who answered first. Like, it's a mess. Yeah, no. There's a reason why we created the bot. Okay. I guess, okay, I know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to just compare what yesterday's was to do this. We don't have to do manual. All I have to do is I just have to subtract what we had from I made a copy of what the numbers were yesterday. So I'll just subtract those from whatever this says today, and that will be the delta. If that makes sense. Because all it's doing, it's just adding to what you scored last time. So, and that makes sense for equity, because equity just joined, right? And you got a correct answer and a wrong answer. That's why I gave you 3. But whereas Sensation, I think, got the first answer right, and then he got a correct answer. So that should have been a boost of 5, which, yes, he had 6 from yesterday. Okay. You can see you answered first by who typed first. Yeah, again, equity, yes, but I don't want to do that. That's the whole point of the bot. Because if this scales to like 5, 10, 15, 20 people, this becomes an absolute nightmare to try to do. We always do things with like a proof of concept to do something simple, like, yes, can we do it manually? And then you got to think to the future of like, if this scales, like, how do we get this to work for more people? Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, it's the same. I just need to tell Enigma that it's when it's clearing it, when it's adding the scores, it's adding them to the old database instead of the new database, which is okay. All right, whatever. All right, cool. We'll move forward, and don't worry, I'll calculate the deltas at the end to get everyone down. All right. So me is -2, Sensation is -3, Bob is -2. Yeah, I'll give you guys the points for free for the. It's okay for the first couple. It's whatever. Okay. Let's do the next one coming up. All right, so we're going to do start quiz. My first project I wrote after learning to code, a bot that does nothing but insult my coworkers at the second job using my powers for the computer. That's too funny, dude. Yeah, my first bot was something similar to like Pimp Quest, but it was for something else. It was a text-based like video game on the TI-84 or TI-83, I guess at the time. Okay, let's run on. Next question, and it's up. Go at it. I guess while we wait. All right, Noise. So you have a date at Weatherspoons. What, tomorrow? Where's Noise, our boy? Noise, leave.
You can't hear.
Oh, he can't hear. Oh, he's deafened. All right, tell me when he's not deafened. Yeah, texting projects are fun. Okay, cool. Let's close it off. Close quiz. Cool. All right. Equity asks Gold, are you going to do video games to earn coins? Not for the SAT stuff. That's separate. That's just strictly just SAT stuff. Maybe when we do our like fall tournament or something, I'll blend the video games in with school stuff. It's just because over the summer, not many people have like things they're doing in school, so I want to just do this. This is what I can think of as something that's useful for kids over the summer, and something that doesn't require a super big amount of time for me to like develop. Like these questions are already out there. We're just going through them and then using my knowledge to teach you guys how to do them quickly. But okay, let's see. Okay, f of x is equal to 1/10 x minus 2. What is I'm Dr. Gold's child confirmed. I say kids all the time. Yeah, I know. It's everyone's like, I'm not a kid. I'm 14. Like you're all children at this point. Like it's okay compared to me, relatively. Although I guess some people are older than me in this, but whatever. Okay. Okay. All right. Is the y-intercept of the graph okay? What is the y-intercept of the graph in the xy plane? Ooh, this is a good one. So this is kind of similar to when we did this one where we said what was the x-intercept, and now they're asking for the y-intercept. If you recognize right off the bat, this is of the same form, y is equal to mx plus b, okay? Where we know that m is going to be the slope, and b is going to be the y-intercept. Yep. And it looks like that, right? We can see right away that 1/10 is m, that's the slope, and then plus b is, there's a minus 2 here. That's the same as plus negative 2, is what this is. Always remember, guys, that if you have a plus and a negative, like plus and negative, this is the same thing as just minus 2. So minus 2 is plus negative 2. That means b is plus negative 2. b is negative 2. Okay. And then b is the only one that is y is equal to negative 2. I agree. Yeah, that has to be this, right? Yeah, exactly. So that's the other thing about what an x-intercept and a y-intercept is, right? So an x-intercept is written as x comma 0. That's because it's the x-coordinate and y is equal to 0. A y-intercept is written as 0 comma y, because y-intercepts are where x is equal to 0. It's when you're on this line, you know? So if we were looking at different values of x, we're looking at where is x equal to 0. So, yeah, you want this. This is the correct answer. That's the fastest way to do it. You could also just plug in 0 into your whole equation here, right? 0 would cause this to go away, and then you're just given f of x is also the same as y. You see how they even say that here? Y is equal to f of x. So you get y is equal to negative 2. Yeah. So this is the only one that works. Okay. Good. Nice. Okay. So we'll score quiz B. Laz got it first. Nice. Good job. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's a good one. I do like how this exam gets like harder and harder. It is a game. You know, usually like if you take a test in one of your classes and stuff, your teacher doesn't necessarily put the hardest questions at the end. Sometimes they'll like scatter them around, and you learn like as a test taking skill to go through. You need to, you know, do like a single pass through the exam. If you see something that's like really hard, you say skip it, come back to it. In the SAT, I don't think you want to skip things. I think you want to solve things as they go because they're only going to get harder. So unless it's like there's some gap in your knowledge where like for whatever reason you blank out and you don't know what slope is, then okay, then maybe like skip and go find the next one. But it's unlike other typical exams where usually you're taught go through the whole exam, answer all the easy ones, then go back for the hard ones. The hard ones are always at the end here. So, yeah. All right, here we go.
Just a quick thing for Laz.
What's up?
Oh, comma, no is the answer to a question. If you try to say, oh, no, then that's the exclamation. You can't use a comma in the middle of it.
Oh, comma, no? Oh, no?
Oh, comma, no is, oh, no. Is
Yes,
the answer to a question. Oh, no
Yes.
is an exclamation. Without a comma in the middle.
Oh, what Laz said. Yeah. So it has to be. There has to be no comma in between. Yeah. It says it has to be
That
this.
is so weird. English is so weird with stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no is different from oh, no.
Oh no. But yeah, it's literally just a punctuation difference. Although I guess some things in Chinese, right? It sounds like the exact same word, but it's just like the tiny inflection on the vowel like changes it from like your mother to like I don't know, like garden hose or something. Like there's some like weird ones.
Ma.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All the versions of ma. You're like ma. I can't, dude. Okay, let's run the next question. Here we go. Go at it. Looks like we're doing transformations.
So you should just generally just have some music in the background.
Yeah, right? Well, I think if we're just answering questions, you know, I kind of like the Jeopardy theme. We're like playing SAD Jeopardy. Although I'm sure, like, if whatever ABS, ABC, or NBS, whatever the television company found me, they'll probably get mad at me because it's like trademarked or something. Yeah, y'all might be the only two. Equity. People come and go on this stream. Okay, nice. I think we got it. Let's close it off. More points for you, Equity. Okay, cool. All right, functions defined as this. Cool. They always love doing f of x and g of x. I know this like confuses students a lot of times. You'll see like f of x equals this and like g of x is equal to this. And you're like, whoa. I'm just used to like y is equal to like 4x. Like, why are we using these different things here? The reason for this is these are basically denoting different graphs is all they are. Is your mother a horse? Ni ma 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 ma. Oh, that's right. Mother and horse is very similar. Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, that's the one. Let me show where this is on the calculator, actually. This is kind of cool. I always like to kind of like tie things into stuff that you're doing in class. D is the only one that, yeah, that's another thing that you can just like instantly right off the bat. Yeah, get right. Yeah, I agree with that. Totally. So I'm just gonna show you here on the calculator. If you wanted to graph things, do you see how here they have like y1, y2, y3, y4, right? These are all like different graphs. If I had the color version of this calculator, these would actually also be different colors. That's what they would be. So when they say f of x, that's like saying like y1. It's saying, okay, I have this first graph, f of x, which is the first y graph, and that's equal to 7x cubed. And then they say that there's a new graph called g of x, which is a result of shifting the f of x graph down by 2 units, okay? This is something we... why do you have colors on this? Oh, because this is an older ROM, is what it is. This is an OG emulator. Yeah, it's... So, as these calculators are really old. I think the TI-84 goes back to... How old is the TI-84?
No. You must read it phonetically.
Yeah, so this was like... The OG TI-84 came out in 2004. This is what it was, right? It is now... Then we had the Silver Edition. Then we had this, the SE. So this is where they started adding color screens to them, which I guess didn't start happening until 2013. And then this is the most recent one that came out in 2015 that a lot of people use, which I think they say comes like with Python. I think mine says like with Python on it. Yeah, mine says like with Python. But yeah, Equity brings up a good question of like, well, wait, how are you going to see the difference in them? Yeah, okay. So, couple ways to do that. So, over here, you can change what type of line this looks like. So, you can move this thing right here. I was almost 5, almost 6 when it came out. Wow, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, if you hit enter here, you can like change the different types of shading that this is, which is pretty cool. So here, I can change this to be just a bunch of dots. But yes, this should just be 7x cubed minus 2. And then watch, it'll graph both of them. It's pretty cool. So that's one. And then that's the other one. Kind of hard to see. But there we go. Yeah, you can kind of see the dots. I wonder if we can like make this like even better. I think there's a way to like make this here, you can make this one a thicker line. So if that's the first one, then that's the second one. That way you can see that they're 2 different graphs, right? Yeah. Okay. But you can see, yeah, this one looks like it's been shifted down, you know, 1, 2 units down. Yeah. Okay. Again, this is a pretty basic thing that we should have learned, I think, in like pre-calc, but about transformations. But in general, right, you usually have like y is equal to, I would say, something like ax, and then it's like plus b. Anything that's close to the x, like directly attached to it, that's going to affect the horizontal left-right like stretch of it. This could be like, for instance, like x minus 4, or this could be like 4 times x. That's always going to affect horizontal things. And then anything outside of it, so this, in this case, will affect vertical shifts of up and down. And technically, if you have like some big thing multiplying by all of it, that will also shift, that will stretch it up and down vertically by an amount. So we're looking for something that shifts it down 2. Down tells me that it's vertical, and there needs to be something with a 2. So you can already just like kind of get rid of this, because this isn't any, there's no like plus minus happening here. And then yeah, Laz is right. If it's down 2, it's just minus 2. There's not even a negative 2 here, right? So none of these at all, right? Yeah. So that just has to go right to this one. Nice. That should be, yeah, a very easy one to just like get it right off the bat. All right, score quiz D. Nice. Okay. 5 points were awarded. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I like this. This is going to take a second to get. Where are the other kids? They stopped playing? I don't know. They'll come back if they want. It's more points for you, Laz. You get to increase your lead. Okay. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh, so we got different answers. So Laz says A. Equity says C. Oh, fuck no. It's okay. This is also why, yeah, you want to... So there's a couple reasons why I'm making it so that, you know, there's a competition to be first, but there's also a penalty for putting down the wrong answer. On this exam, you don't want to be second-guessing yourself. You want to be... Yeah, you want to get the answer fast, but you also want to get it correct. Yeah, I wonder if we'll see if it lets you answer twice. I don't think it'll let you change your answer. It shouldn't. Yeah, because you don't want to be second guessing yourself. You want to say, I know this, I got this, cool, bam, next one. So that's why I want to get you guys into that habit. That's what we're doing here. Here, close quiz. All right, let's see. System of equations. Yep, because we got 2 equations. Also, these equations kind of look the same, right? Yeah. Good. Yes. Good. Very good. Very good point here, Laz. The second one is the first one squared. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, if we were to square this whole equation, right? Yeah, we would get x plus 7 squared, right? Let me make my thing a little bit smaller. We would get x plus 7 squared is equal to y squared, right? Sorry, not y squared, is equal to 10 squared. If I were to, like, square this side and then square this side, right? Which kind of looks like this, right? These things look the same. So notice how I have an x plus 7 squared, x plus 7 squared. And here I say, oh, well, x plus 7 squared equals 10 squared. And here I say, well, x plus 7 squared equals y. So that means y must also equal 10 squared. So at that point, we're like, okay, y equals 10 squared. That equals 100. Which right off the bat, if you went directly for that as your solution, you would see this is the only one that makes sense, right? The more common way that this probably got answered is that people just tried to solve this first, okay? So they saw x plus 7 equals 10. Okay, that's easy. X is equal to 3. Cool. But notice how that doesn't really do you any good when eliminating answer choices, because all of these have x being 3. So, you know, it's on the right path, but it's not the quickest path. And again, that's why this exam is annoying. that's honestly why I usually hate teaching this exam. A lot of people ask me, oh, you know, Dr. Cole, why don't you go, like, tutor for the SAT? Because, yeah, SAT tutors can make, like, 300, 400, 500 an hour. You can charge so much for the SAT because it's, like, the exam for getting into college, and really rich parents don't give a fuck. They will just pay whatever for their kid to get in. Is this the last question? No, we're going to keep doing questions. No, it's not the last one. There's a lot of these, dude. I have, like, hundreds of these questions. I said we go for at least, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours. But anyway, yeah, so again, this exam is annoying because it doesn't test specifically just how good you are in math. It also tests whether you know the tricks to do things quickly. So I agree. It's kind of annoying because how I would probably attack it first if I wasn't in a time situation is I would just solve for this first. And I would get, oh, cool, x is equal to 3 because 3 plus 7 equals 10. Awesome, cool. And then once I got that, right, I can then plug 3 into here for x. I get 3 plus 7, which is 10. And then I get 10 squared equals a y. And I'm like, okay, cool, y is 100. So that's how you would get this answer. But if you want to do this even quicker, if you want to be the first person and you want to save time so that you can go through the harder questions later, you actually want to solve for y first. So actually, I think a good strategy is when you first see a question, look at the answers and see what's the difference between them, okay? So if I looked here at this, right, I would see that all of the x coordinates, I'll be back, don't start the next question. Okay, you can come back, it's all right. All of the x coordinates are the same between them. So that tells me right away the only thing that differs is the y. So I should just try to solve for the y right off the bat. And what Laz picked up is like, oh yeah, look, this is just this squared. So y must be this squared. And yeah, that's how you could get y is equal to 100. It's kind of the same you looked at this one, right? If you looked at the answers right off the bat, you'd be like, oh cool, there's always a 7x in it, right? The only difference is that something messes with the exponents and something messes with an addition at the end. And you should know that any type of vertical shift doesn't deal with the exponents. That has to deal with plus or minusing on the end. I want to see if there's some other cases where this happens. Yeah, here all the x coordinates are kind of different. All the y coordinates are different, so there's not really a big strategy there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I just wanted to see if maybe there was a thing where... This one for sure. All the x coordinates are the same. You don't need to solve for x. Y coordinates are different. Solve for y. Cool. Nice. Okay, let's score the quiz. Score quiz. This was A. Laz got it first, and it should give out 5 points. 4 points were awarded. Oh, yeah, because it's 3 points for first and 1 point for getting it, for at least just answering. Okay, interesting. Let's see how the database is updating. Curious what the database says now. Yeah, the database says that Laz has 35 now. Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool. Well, at least I know what the bug is. All right, let me pull up the next one. See when equity comes back. Ooh, I like this. I will say, for as much as I loathe this... Oh, what's up, Enigma? Oh, yo, what's on? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I haven't activated the quiz yet. Yeah. Sorry, 1 sec. Yeah, sorry. Enigma. Yeah, Enigma. Let me show you. There's a slight issue with the bot. It has to do with the quiz reset. So, I reset these scores, right? By using quiz reset, and it put them all to 0. But then when I started another quiz today, it added numbers to what had happened before. So, let me show an example. So, let's say, so here my score here is 0, is 2. I could set this to 0. Let's just say I set it to 0. And then, you probably understand what I'm saying. But if I do start quiz, oh wait, no, it starts start quiz. Yeah, A is A and quiz, or sorry, close quiz, and then score quiz. Sorry, I have to, yes. Yeah. It's going to give it boosts me up to 5, even though I had it at 0. So I think, yeah, you just need your bot to read what the scores are first before appending things to them, I guess. It's going off some database file that hasn't been changed. Here, I'll also copy this just to... I have a copy of the sheet here before I reset the quiz today. I made a copy of this so I can just see what it is. Okay, I'm gonna do this as like after. For now, you can use reset to change it for the bot. Okay. And does it work correctly, though? So here, if I wanted to calculate what the delta... Let me just do what the delta is. Okay. And then, so get rid of these. Get rid of the negative answers. Alright, so let's try that. So we're going to do a little bit live debugging here. Okay, so if I go to here, right? If I type in reset, let's see if it works. Or does it have to, or does it need to push the update to it? Oh, I see. Oh, reset resets. Oh, so you're saying internally on the bot. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. And then what was it? Was it quiz reset? There you go. Okay, here we go. So then this. Well, wait, that didn't actually come out correctly. What the hell? Oh, wait, one sec. I gotta copy just the data only. So copy. Oh, give me a sec. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, this is, I think, is what the values should be for today. So far. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Equity. We're doing some quick under the hood maintenance on the bot. We're doing it on the fly. Oh, you don't have 0. You don't have 0, or you're not supposed to have 0. Sorry. You have 8. Sorry, you have 8. Yeah, sorry. You have 8. You will have 8. Is that just because... Oh, is there a different number of users here? Oh, it's because we added more users in between. Did we? Wait, 1 to 12. Wait, Oh, I see what happened wrong. Sorry, one sec. Let me fix this. Paste special. There you go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. That's gonna be the correct value. Yeah. Enigma's working on the code real quick.
Yeah, that's one thing I should mention.
What's
we
up?
were talking about Chinese language earlier on.
Yeah? What about the Chinese language?
There's an entire story, like a huge story, comprised entirely out of the sound sure. Like the literal story is it's just
sure. Wait. What's the song called? What's the story called? Can you find it for me?
Yeah.
Because I think this would be hilarious. Because me and my friend have a joke with each other, where if someone is saying something but the other one like understands and like wants to cut them off, like, hey bro, you don't need to explain it anymore. We just go like, yeah, like shh. But I think shish also means like yes, right? Like shish. Shish.
Thank you.
Laz, do you know Chinese, Laz? That's pretty cool. Does Laz know Chinese?
But
okay, here we go. The story of Mr.
Hey, attention everyone.
Wait for the ads to stop. All right, here we go.
诗事实诗史 The content 时事诗事诗事事事事实实施
What the hell is this, dude? What?
实实是实施事事事实是诗事事事事事实施是史事史事实施
Oh my god, this is too much, dude.
是实
I need the transcription of this, dude. The librarian when someone speaks too loudly in the library. Like, shh. Wait, there's a plot twist at 32. Oh, nice. Enigma says, I already had the reset function in place, so I had to add one line. Yeah. I figured that was the case, Enigma. I figured it was just like one little bug in the code. Yeah, because you already had the functions to reset things. You just had to have it apply it to the thing. It should work now? Okay, let's test it out.
实事诗
Okay, here. Yeah, let's test out. Why was it talking about numbers? Is some dude eating all the lions? All right. Wait, one sec. There you go. All right. Quiz has started. Now you can do it, Laz. Go for it. We'll see if it updates the number correctly. So that's going to be on this one. Nice. Okay, good. Got a bunch of answers there. All right. Let's check it out. Here, and I'm going to put the wrong answer just so we can test if the wrong answer is working too. Okay, cool.
I should have done that.
No, it's okay. No, you should get the right answer. Okay, cool. We closed it. All right. All right, let's see. Which expression is equivalent? So this is combining like terms. So yeah, look, I got things with x cubed, things with x cubed. So I can group these things together. So that's 7x cubed minus 6x cubed. And then we have 7x. Well, this is where this is kind of tricky. So 7x minus. So minus negative 3x. That's actually going to be a plus. Yeah. So this is just going to become a single x cubed. And then that's going to be plus 10x. Yeah, good. Which that's answer choice A. Nice. All right. Let's see if it works. So we're going to do score quiz A. Let's check it out. And then we'll see if this updates real time. Nice. Cool. Yeah, good. Good. And yeah, see Enigma. Yeah, it worked for you too. Okay, awesome. Nice. Good stuff. Thanks, Enigma. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, Enigma, for fixing that so quick on the fly. That was cool. I was totally fine with, like, I was just going to, like, have it run and then just calculate the delta between what it had before and what it had now, but you got it up and working. Yeah, sweet, dude. All right. Okay. Live support at its finest. Yeah, dude, Enigma's great. And Enigma's already, I think Enigma's a college student, too. Like, Enigma's taking classes. Like Enigma, like I'm not in school right now. I'm just chilling, just helping kids with math and science. But Enigma's like still on like the career path of things, and like just does this out of the goodness of his heart on the side. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Enigma. It's funny, Enigma, because yeah, I tried writing one of these code things, and I did get something to work by using like ChatGPT and like some janky shit, and like I'm generating like tokens using like token developer whatever on Twitch or something, and the way you have it working on all the channels and then like it stores the score on like Google Drive, that stuff I didn't have working, and I was just like, oh man, dude, like I don't I can figure out enough to get the raw thing to work, but this just like is so much more fluid and robust. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. It won't prompt you if you answer twice. That'll be fixed next time I update the live bot. Yeah, all good. Yeah. We're getting live updates on the fly, dude. That's super cool. Yeah. That's the way you make things better, dude. Just by you just keep making little tiny improvements. What version Enigma is your bot considered? Do you consider this like it's something, so sometimes they do this, they're like version 0.04.2 or something, you know, or they put like a B afterwards if it's like a beta. There's a whole funny like name convention that like people come up with for what version their bot is, I guess. Oh, how many GitHubs? Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, Sensation, have you worked with GitHub? You've done coding. You've done coding though, right? No.
Yeah, we use control version systems locally.
Oh, okay.
Point to point, because obviously none of our stuff could ever have been released to the public.
Oh, I see. You didn't even want it on the cloud. Yeah, GitHub is cool. It's a way for groups of people to work on code and then to publish updates. I still don't understand like how like forks work. It's like I forked my GitHub or something. I'm just like, I assume it means that like you split off to run your own little version of something.
Yeah, I mean, depends what you mean by fork exactly, but generally speaking, someone will access a file and then it will be locked down. And then you make some changes, and then it goes back in, and then the original will still exist, so then it forks. So then you can compare them side by side.
You can. Oh, I see. Yeah, because this is always a hard thing when you're both working on code, right? How to resolve the differences, right?
For us, the original would just get locked out entirely.
Gotcha.
Like, no, person A is accessing this file, nobody else can touch it.
I see.
Once the person had updated it, then it would fork, and then eventually one of the forks goes away because the split off or the original was better, and yeah.
Oh, I see. Wow, 74 commits. Oh, that's cool. Enigma, is your code public? Like, can I read through your code? It's totally okay if it's not. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to spill your secrets. Oh yeah, could you post the GitHub link? I'd be curious just to see how it's written. I assume it's written in Python. Oh, cool. Enigma bot. Let's check this out real quick.
You can't just import essay.
Production bot. Okay, so this is, I guess this is the main bot is what this is. This is everything. Okay. Oh, very cool. 203 lines of code. Nice. Oh, it's just the production bot. Oh, this is more like it. Yeah, 874 lines of code. This is a lot. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool.
I'll say it again. Use sockets.
Use sockets? Use sockets?
I don't like sockets. WebSock is terrible.
WebSock, yeah. Oh, this is cool. Oh, here's like the database. Oh, I see. This is how it. Oh yeah, you're okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, this has been out for a while, right? How long? How old is Enigma bot actually? By the way, can I see like how old it is? 9 months ago. Or no, that's 9 minutes ago. 8 months old. Okay, that's impressive. You've written all this in 8 months. That's still a lot. Okay, cool. And this is so this is how you access the Google Sheet. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the stuff I couldn't really figure out. The OAuth. I had to manually hard code this. I assume there's something. Twitch doesn't make it easy with getting tokens and stuff. I remember seeing that, like, yeah.
Not that it matters. Twitch is still being inundated with bots.
Yeah, they still, yeah. Actually, I think they shut off the ability to get new tokens. You just gotta give Twitch the old hawk to him. Pen Center. That's too funny. Cool. Oh, this is the questions queue. I saw you had this feature. This is pretty cool. Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there. Yeah, hello there is a message as well. Oh, cool. Here's the start quiz one. So, if not a mod or if your username doesn't equal Enigma, you just hard coded yourself in here as the mod. Sorry, I'm not gonna like tear down your code. It's just fun to watch.
Obfuscation.
Obfuscation. Yeah. Cool. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. This is the 3 points, the 2 points, and the 1 point we talked about. Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. I had to test a bunch of commands in chats I wasn't modded. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
If it works, it works. So does a hexagonal wheel, but you know.
Okay, cool. There he goes. It removes the values. Yes. Passes through the answers. Yes. Okay, and then this is increment the save counter. Okay, cool. Nice. Very cool to see. I'm actually curious, Enigma. When you were writing this, do you do this like off the top of your head, or do you use ChatGPT to help you? Because I was able to write a pretty rudimentary bot that works. But I was in here. I can show you it. Actually, it was actually kind of cool. It's like.
The issue with ChatGPT is it can spit out loads of stuff that you don't understand, and if you don't understand, you can't make modifications to it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, which I was able to do. Like, so I was asking ChatGPT actually. When I'd come up with the idea originally for the quiz bot, I had it write some code, and it's pretty cool. You can tell it. I was like, hey man, I want to like have a quiz state. I want to have the answers. I want to have the total score. And it does a fairly decent job. The rest I do with my head, but I do have. Oh, you have an within your IDE you have an AI autofill. Yeah, all the authentication. Yeah, so yeah. I wrote something like this, and it works pretty decently. I had it like say, oh, the quiz is active, the quiz is not active. You know, and I can understand this. It's like you have to be a moderator, otherwise you can't. Exactly.
See,
yeah.
I'm horrifically old school. I'll do everything using data flow diagrams and.
Oh, you'll actually plan your code out.
Relationships. But this is. Have you ever seen a data flow diagram and ERDs?
No. Yeah, give me a link. Give me a link. Show me. Or you want me to Google image something? What are we looking at?
Just type in data flow diagram and you'll see what I mean.
Data flow diagram. Ah, okay. Yeah, like this type of stuff. Yeah, this is almost like writing pseudocode almost. It's like writing pseudocode.
But it's like, this is what I needed to do, and The hell?
Why are we the UK government, dude? What?
Yeah, no, I don't know why either. I didn't deliberately steer you towards that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but I guess this is kind of it, right? Yeah. That's cool. It's to plan out like where the code's going and like what variables it's passing and stuff.
Yeah, that's hyper simplified.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, you'll like implicitly stipulate what's a variable and the process that it goes through and what it comes out with, and yeah, and then you'd write pseudocode from that.
UML diagrams. What the hell are these
That's
things?
similar.
What's this? Okay. Oh my god, dude. What? AI chatbot, go away. Stop. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Noise. Hello, kitten. Yeah, very cool. Well, thanks, Enigma, for I mean, all the work you're doing is awesome, and yeah, that's very cool to see your code. I appreciate I appreciate you making it public, because I like to learn. I learned a lot about coding Twitch bots last week just to do something rudimentary, and it was a fun thing. I didn't expect you to get back to me so quickly with a turnaround. So I was like, okay, maybe I can code something janky just to work for now. But then like 12 hours later, you're like, oh yeah, it's done. And I was like, okay, cool. Oh, nice. So great. I don't have to, because the bot I wrote, like, yes, it worked, but it was the most crude fucking bullshit ever and would have none of this cool implementation and integration with like the Google Docs you have. So it's very cool. Noise is saying, yeah, he got asked out on a date to Weatherspoons. I've never wanted to go to Spoons Less, but Spoons is Spoons. I sent that thing about that woman who paid $3,500 to fly across the ocean to go to a date at Weatherspoons. I feel like I need to go to a date.
Spoons,
So is Spoons like a grocery store to you guys? Is that what it is? It's like the grocery store bar.
I can't really think of an analog.
It's like if I wanted to get like alcoholic Slurpees at 7-Eleven. Is that what like a Weatherspoons is? Is it like a gas station?
It's a national chain. It tends to be as cheap as possible for the lowest common denominator.
Do they sell food?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a
And
Chili's.
some of it's not bad actually.
It's like a Chili's then. Yeah.
It's still a traditional British pub in the traditional sense.
Okay, but it's like, but it's a nationwide chain, so it's like manufactured.
So pubs are so difficult to explain to like an outsider. It's where you go to socialize.
Yes.
And talk to people, just random people. Yeah.
Dude, Laz says it's like those restaurant thingies at pit stops. Yeah, what's that? Like Chester chicken. You guys ever seen Chester chicken? Chester's fried chicken. Yeah, this stuff, it's like at a gas station. It's like, hey, do you want to get some? I don't think it's this bad though. No, I don't think Weatherspoons is this bad. Weatherspoons. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a pub, but if the pub was, yeah, just standardized and corporate. Is that how I can say it? It's a corporate pub? Corporate pub?
I would say that was reasonable. You see the guy with the weird hair?
The guy with the weird hair. This man, yes.
That's who owns it.
This guy owns Weatherspoons? Oh, Jesus. Oh, this explains so much. That guy owns Weatherspoons? It's a franchise pub.
I run pubs, me. Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yes, because they're a chain, they can buy alcohol in stupid massive quantities, so pints are cheap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Typical, like they're just buying in bulk. I feel like it's that place you go when you want to please everyone in the group. Okay. Where like no one can hate on it. It's like if you're in the car and you don't know what music to play, so you just turn on Coldplay. You're like, no one's going to hate Coldplay. Right? But, I mean, no one's going to really love it, but it's like a safe bet. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think what the equivalent of that would be in the United States. We don't really have, like, franchised bars.
See, it's weird. Technically, all of our pubs are franchises, but they tend to be owned by the breweries rather than a face company.
Fucking
so it tends to be owned by, you know,
oh, like,
or Foster's.
I see. Yeah, okay. It's owned by like a what do they call that? A holding company almost?
Well, no, because they are the breweries.
Oh, okay.
But
Applebee's.
then you
Laz
get-
says Applebee's. I might say yes to Applebee's, but Applebee's I feel like is more like. Oh, can you get like a proper meal at Weatherspoons, or is it just like drinks and apps?
Yeah, you can get proper meals.
Okay. Like I'll introduce some people.
They have the whole menu. There's probably a menu online. Like,
Okay, we'll look at the menu. Yeah, but Applebee's is like it's kind of like a sit down restaurant, but there's a lot of cheap drinks, and there is also like a bar. The other equivalent is like Chili's. Chili's was the first time I took a girl on a date. I took her to Chili's. Back then it was they had a 2 for $20 deal. You could get 2 meals for $20, and I think it came with an appetizer and a dessert as well. It was like the ultimate like high school hack for like going on a date. You're like, you want to go to Chili's? Got 2 for $20. Yeah, Olive Garden.
I'd do that. I'd do that now. I'd be like, do you want to go to Chili's?
Yeah, do you want to go to Chili's?
Whoever says no, you don't want to have anything to do with them.
TGI Fridays, yeah, too. There you go. There's another one. Bro, this girl I'm like trying to take out to like this restaurant tomorrow. Well, it's not a restaurant. It's like a wine bar. Has any bottle of wine is $20 on Wednesdays, which is like pretty nice. Any bottle of wine. Usually a bottle of wine is like 50 or 60 at a place, but on Wednesdays specifically, it's 20.
Not the stuff we drink.
That's dope.
That's
$6 or less.
You're right. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna look up the Weatherspoons menu, and then we'll do more SAT questions. I promise. I just want to see what this menu is.
I never understood really expensive food and drink. It never actually makes any difference to me.
It doesn't, but like it depends. I mean, in general, if you're trying to, I don't know, have a romantic time out, women are attracted towards like status and money, and if you can take someone out to a nice place, it's indicative of that, right? I know like the right girl should like you if you go to McDonald's or if you go to a 5-star Michelin star restaurant, but I'll just tell you like it's how the world works is they appreciate the 5-star Michelin restaurant a little bit more. Yes, I can help you on an assignment. Yeah, post it. Post it. I'm attracted to a nice Chardonnay. To be fair, Spoons, you get what you pay for with the food. It's quite cheap, but it's really good for the price. Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, breakfast is good. Okay, let's look at the brekkie. Where's the breakfast menu? Can I see it? Yeah, put it in the Discord, dude. We'll do it. This is super fucking blurry, dude. I can't even read this. Weatherspoons menu. Yeah, I say breakfast is my love language, actually. Like if I really like you, I'll make you breakfast. I want to see this image like in the flesh, but I can't like see it whole.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Like look at this. Like let me here this. Look at this menu, dude. Like this is so blurry. I can't even see this menu. Hooters. Hooters. American style pancakes. Okay, American breakfast. Wait, why is American breakfast underneath the freedom breakfast? Don't you know the American breakfast and the freedom breakfast are the same thing?
That's dope.
Would you make me breakfast? Ooh, woo, woo. Ooh, woo. Yes, love language in terms of like relationships and friendships. Yes, it's for both. If you're my friend, I'll also make you breakfast. Yes. Yeah, I'll make you breakfast. It's okay. It's kind of it was actually like usually my like pickup line. Like if I saw a girl out, I was like, hey, let me make you breakfast tomorrow morning. Some girl's like, oh, I'll just come over at 7. I'm like, yeah, it's not exactly how it works. But, okay. All right. Wait, did you post a question? Wait, where'd you post your question, Equity? I don't see it. Smooth Enigma says, yeah, it used to work. Nowadays with all the cancel culture stuff, like no, I can't even use it. I can't use that line anymore.
Cancel me, fuckers.
Cancel me, fuckers. I know. It's just like, yeah, especially here in America, dude. Like, no, like Western white women are on like such tilt. Like, if I said that, I'd get hit. Like, I'd get slapped. Oh, Office Hours VC. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. All right, let's pull it up.
Clearly, you need some advice then. So here's my advice: equal
right.
rights means equal lefts.
No, equal rights equals. No, I do not promote violence. I know.
You said they were slapping you, so.
I know. I would say you should never hit a woman. I'm just like whatever. I'll
You
take.
should never hit a woman unless they hit you first.
Yeah, unless they like seriously hit you. Like if some girl's like belligerent and like really smacking at you, and you just need to like put her down for her to stop doing that, then that's okay. But yeah, Laz says
no
that.
preemptive violence, but if somebody's giving
Yeah.
you a slap, then they
Well,
deserve
no,
one back. It's really-
if the slap back would like stop further slapping from happening, then yes. If it's just like there was a single hit, I'm not like an eye for an eye guy. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, turn the other cheek, whatever, Jesus guy or something. Yeah, but
well, no, it's right. An eye for an eye makes the whole world go blind.
That's right. Yeah. Oh my fucking god! Some smackhead messed with Stacy at work. Uh-oh, dude. Pray tell, noise.
Matt, have you
is
got
this?
any pins, Matt?
Okay, so Equity, you need help with social justice terminology. Provide examples. So it's a little bit outside the scope of what I teach, but okay. Let's go through it. Sensation, you want to help with me with this? This is more like your area, dude. Social justice. You love social justice, right?
Fuck! Justice does not need a modifier.
Okay. Marginalization. The process of being relegated to the margins of society and having little or no social power. Marginalization may affect individuals or larger groups, including women, racial, ethnic, and religious groups.
Interestingly enough, doesn't include economic groups, which is usually who marginalized the most.
No. Okay. Gold. Does it mean two or more when talking about examples? Well, I don't know. I mean, examples means yes, they should want multiple examples. Yeah, but I guess you could put one if you just don't want to put two. One sec. Dude, Stacy's a fucking unit. I love Stacy. I like units too. Absolute units are great. But this fella had come in on Sunday, and all I say that it was hard is that he tried to hit her? Bro, what? Bro, what?
So for the uninitiated, the smackhead is a heroin addict.
Oh, a heroin addict. Oh, okay. I'm learning the UK
Smackhead
terminology.
can
today.
generally be applied to anyone that's like a fucking cretin that's like, you know,
Cretin.
doesn't feed himself and
Fuck's
like
a cretin.
fuck's a cretin.
Yeah, you can't. So this is the definition game. You can't use words I don't know to describe words I don't know.
All right, so proper skinny, emaciated looking motherfuckers.
Okay,
who just,
okay.
Like, obviously just take drugs and don't eat. So
Okay,
smackhead.
gotcha. Smackhead. Okay.
But then that could be anybody that's like economically poor as well. So
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
like
So
full,
yeah,
full-
Kraken.
full tracksuit. and-
You general, yeah. I like tracksuits. I hate that they're a sign of like not nice things in people. I love tracksuits. I would wear a
Well,
good tracksuit.
it's a council estate thing. Just people on
Yeah.
council estates wear tracksuits, and no one's really quite
And
sure
Russians and like Eastern Europeans love tracksuits too. Yeah.
why. See, that feels different to me though.
Yeah.
Anybody
What's
else in a tracksuit is anybody else in a tracksuit, but you know, someone that lives on the council estate that wears a tracksuit, you just expect them to be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna show you ripping your gums at you, dickhead."
my gums. Yeah. So okay. So Nick Equity says there are 10 more of them too. There's no way I have to put at least 2 for all 15. I mean, yeah. Welcome to like doing homework. It sucks sometimes, bro. Yeah. So, Laz as Sensation, are the Geordies marginalized?
Way
First of
man, ham gan yem.
Who are the Geordies?
Geordie, people that live in Newcastle.
Oh, Newey Brew. Okay.
Not to be
Newcastle.
confused with those who live south of the river who live in Sunderland, who are called Mackhams.
Mackhams.
Why they no one's really quite sure why they're called Mackhams, but the implication is that Sunderland was the shipyards, but Newcastle just over the river is where they tested them. So
Okay,
they mack 'em, and we tack 'em.
Ye meaty. Ye meaty. I love the UK the UK discussions we're having now. Okay, but all right, an example of marginalization. I don't know, poor people. Poor people being marginalized all the time, right? Oh, you know, it could be a good one. You know, felons can't vote. I know we actually changed this recently, but this is an example of marginalizing a group of people. It used to be for a while that if you were convicted of a felony, it didn't matter what type of felony it was, it could be a non-violent felony, you were not allowed to vote in elections, which is kind of messed up because, you know, I think the whole point of like the justice system should be to rehabilitate people. Like if you mess up, we all mess up. Like we all make mistakes. I mean, some people make bigger mistakes than others, but I think there should always be a path forward to that person reintegrating into society. But we've had rules where if you commit certain degrees of crimes, you're not allowed to participate anymore. And that could be something with felons not being able to vote. What do you guys have felonies in the UK? Is that a thing? Like, do you have the equivalent, like what a felony is?
Historically, but it got redacted long ago, like
Oh,
hundreds
okay.
of years ago.
Like we have
generally speaking,
we have
either it is a
misdemeanors.
criminal offence or it isn't.
We have misdemeanors and felonies is what we have. What do you guys have?
Yeah, I'm not really quite sure what the word is. It just is a crime or it isn't.
Equity says LGBTQ plus communities, immigrants. Yeah, I mean that's probably the textbook example they want you to put in. It's not called. Oh, it's indictable offenses. Is that a thing? Sensation
Yeah.
indictable.
So if I see somebody committing a crime, as
Yeah.
a civilian see someone committing a crime, I can arrest them if I think that it's an indictable offence.
Oh, you can do like a citizen's arrest.
Yeah, but only if I know for a fact that it's an indictable offence, and that's why very few people go around arresting others, because
Okay.
it's kind of hard to prove if you don't know what you're talking about.
I want to know what the indictable offenses are. Do they not have a list of these?
The two men.
Manslaughter, robbery, burglary, larceny. Okay. Murder.
Larceny. Is that not American? No, that was Australian.
Oh, this is cool. We could like learn about like law stuff too if we wanted to. Where do we see? We saw something. with
The
England.
interesting thing is, the United States is one of those countries that I can think of that doesn't have a Rehabilitation of Offenders Act.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of countries in Europe actually have pretty nice prisons. Like the prisons are meant to, help the prisoners out to become. Even if like you like murdered a ton of people, they don't put you to death. They try to like figure out why you did that and change that in your brain so that you don't do it again. I think so, right? Like there's a path
but
towards
then-
like becoming better.
You've got people like Charles Bronson who can never be let out of prison, and there's
Yeah.
quite a lot of them.
Well, I mean, there's some people that are just dangerous to society, like forever, But yeah, no. Well, they talk about this with the prison industrial complex in the United States, which is that our prison system is profitable for people. Like people make a lot of money off of prisons, and prisons need prisoners in order to justify wages and the money that they get. So yeah, there you go. Welcome to the privatization of U.S. prisons. Exactly. I think
And
probably in
prisoners
England,
make things.
and prisoners make things too. Yeah, they make license plates. They make all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's
So
cheap
it's
labor.
literally slavery through the back door.
Right. It's slavery, but it is slavery through the back door. But then again, they do also get fed. They do also get health care. You do get some people talk about all the jokes about prison of like maybe I should just go commit a crime because then at least I'd have free health care, 3 meals a day, and I'd have a roof over my head. Because nowadays those things are not guaranteed and they're pretty hard to get just legally.
I think we have that here as well, though.
Anyways,
I mean, we've had rough sleepers just like smash up a police station just so they get arrested.
just so they can go to prison. Yeah, because it's better than being homeless. Like what?
Don't I know I fuck off before.
Yeah,
Not for very long.
marginalization.
I mean, it was only for a couple of days.
I haven't been to jail yet. I almost went to jail actually.
No, I slept rough for a couple of days, so
you
I know
slept rough?
exactly what that feels like.
Oh, you've been homeless for a couple days. Okay. I
I
haven't
was
done
homeless for a decade.
a decade. Oh wow. And here you are in front of a camera and a live stream. Wow, that's cool, man.
It took a lot of effort, trust me.
Wow, good for you. Bro.
600 quid is a lot of money for me.
You pulled yourself up off your bootstraps. I'm gonna go now, Father. I'm gonna go buy more ice cream. Okay. I don't think I've been called Father before. I've been called Dad before, but Father sounds cool.
Are you a priest now?
Yeah, that gets kind of questionable.
Thanks, Father.
Thanks, Father. Some examples of marginalizations are that felons cannot vote even if they committed a nonviolent crime. Yeah, so when you talk about marginalization, I don't think they're just asking for like what's a marginalized group. I think they're asking for examples of someone. So marginalization is a process, Okay, so you can't just say you're gay and then that's being marginalized, because that's not the process. The process would be, for instance, that like gays can't marry. That's a process of like taking a certain group of people and not allowing them to interact normally in society. So that's they're not just asking for like what are examples of marginalized groups. They're asking for like what are examples of groups becoming marginalized. And so, yeah, felons, gays can't marry. I don't know. Immigrants can't get health care, even though they do. But, yeah, these are, like, examples. Prejudice. So they say an unjustified or incorrect attitude towards an individual based on the individual's membership in society. For instance, a person may hold prejudiced views towards a certain race or gender. Dude, this is, like, this is such, like... It's like the most triggering worksheet I've seen like posted on the internet. I would love to give this to like different influencers and have them answer it, and then it would just tell so much about someone real quick. So prejudice. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think like what to say, but to not get like yelled at. How are immigrants not getting health care? I don't know. I'm just saying that like. I'm not saying specifically here, but I'm saying a lot of times if you're an immigrant, you don't have access to healthcare. It's not the case. I think in the United States they still have access to healthcare. I think that's a big thing that's being argued right now is whether we give immigrants access to healthcare. I'm talking about legal immigrants, by the way. Sorry, not legal immigrants. Everyone has access to healthcare. Well, do they? It's expensive. Yeah, I would say this. I would say, like, illegal immigrants. Or you don't even say healthcare. Let's say, like, can't get a driver's license. There are some states in the there are some states where if you're an illegal immigrant, they won't let you get a driver's license. So technically, you're not allowed to drive. Or, I mean, if you get caught driving, you get in a lot of trouble, right? Because you don't have a license. California is not the case. California will give you a license, even if you're illegal. Again, that's a debate between all the different states in the United States. Prejudice. Okay, let's say social group. You could say that, I don't know. Old people can't be president. That's a prejudice. If you see someone that's older and you're just like, oh, anyone who's older can't be a president, that's prejudice, you know.
Logan's Run.
Yes, I will be. I will be with you guys for Complex. That's in 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll raid your channel. I'll raid Penn Center's channel. It's not right now, right? It's in 10 more minutes. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Old people can't be president. And I don't know, like white people can't play basketball.
White men can't jump.
White man can't jump. White people can't jump. There you go. Those are examples of prejudice. Discrimination, a practice that excludes, disadvantages, or merely differentiates between individuals or groups on the basis of some ascribed or perceived trait. So I feel like this is actually kind of more what like discrimination is, right? Yeah.
Well, that's certainly true towards me.
Yeah.
I have to jump through it. I'm gonna have to jump through an unrealistic amount of hoops to become a legal immigrant to the US because of a disadvantage because of simply where I was born.
Yeah, exactly. That's an example of discrimination. Yeah, or perceived trait. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was born in the UK, it's a real hassle.
Yeah, and if you were born in Mexico, you just walk across the wall. Dude. Yeah. Discrimination. Yeah. Or you could also say like I don't know, women can't be soldiers. That's discrimination, you know. For a while, women were not allowed to serve in the armed forces for a variety of reasons. I mean, obviously there are like some physical differences there, but yeah, that's an example.
Tactically, it's disadvantageous anyway.
Yeah, tactically yes, I know, but we have found ways to work around those limitations to have them to have anyone who wants to be able to serve our military to be able to serve it in some capacity.
I agree that women should choose whatever the hell they want. Men should be able to choose
Exactly.
whatever the hell they want. People generally, but women will always choose not to be frontline soldiers because they are aware that they will be targeted unnaturally by the enemy.
Oh yeah, there's some limitations. I mean, if you saw the whole thing with the Israel stuff, like, oh my god, like, so they have a thing where it's just blanket. They don't fucking care what your gender is. It's like after a certain age, you have to be a part of the IDF for like a year or two, which is it's fascinating because like I went to Israel once for a wedding, and you'll be on the beach and you'll see like beautiful women just like holding M16s, and you're like, oh okay, like okay, this is cool. It's kind of hot, but as you saw with the whole when Gaza, whatever that stuff started going down, a lot of those like groups of primarily female soldiers didn't do too well against, you know, the attackers that were happening. Because yeah, there are limitations to, you know, abilities to handle certain situations because they're not really trained for that either.
Well, it's like
Religious,
you can't put mixed groups together either because
yeah.
well, men are supposed to be genetically hardwired to throw themselves in front of danger to protect women.
Sure.
That's the way it's supposed to be. And so, generally speaking, if you put women, because then the women then get targeted by the enemy over everybody else.
Oh, because they know the
and
men
then
will
keep
will do
throwing-
stupid things to get killed. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fascinating. I didn't even think about that.
And the women soldiers know this too, and they're like, no, and you're not going to force me to go on the front lines for that reason. Get fucked.
Oh, I see. You just have a bunch of dudes just like jumping on grenades, dude.
Yeah.
That would be bad. What about religious discrimination? Yeah, that works too. Yeah, you could also say that, I don't know. I don't know. Like, oh, you know what's a good one? Which I kind of feel about this. Like, for instance, let's say like they say like no hijabs in volleyball, right? Let's say volleyball, I don't know if this is true, but say like some sport has a very strict uniform that has to be worn, right? But wearing that uniform goes against that person's religious beliefs. Then people of that religion are not allowed to, you know, play that sport. That's discrimination.
I should point out that's not a religious belief.
The hijab is not a religious belief?
No, because I've known loads of Pakistanis and Indians who are just like, no, fuck that. I'm not wearing. a
Oh,
hijab.
interesting.
We live in the UK, and they're like,
Yeah.
you know, oh, but you know, that's how it is in Arabia. It's like, but we're not in Arabia, and go away.
Gold, can I put citizens of a country having xenophobia of immigrants for prejudice? I love what Enigma says might be a good thing. Yeah, it's such a touchy subject these days because, I mean, people all start yelling at the U.S., being like, oh, the U.S. is so racist, blah, blah, the U.S. is so mean to immigrants, blah, blah, blah. We're actually one of the nicest. If you've ever gone to another country that is homogenous meaning like it's just those people, like Japan, for instance, or China, where it's like it's just Chinese people. Like, any sort of, like, minority or, like, immigrant that comes into that, they just say get fucked. Like, there's no such thing as minority rights in these countries. They don't do it.
The Chinese triple down on that one though. If you
Oh,
are
yeah.
not Han Chinese,
Oh, if you're not Han Chinese, if you're not a specific
Yeah.
dynasty of Chinese descent,
if you are not Chinese as they call it, then you
Yeah.
know they're not interested. You don't even have
yeah,
rights
or like the
necessarily.
Uyghurs, right? The Uyghurs are technically Chinese, right? I mean, I don't think the
They keep
Uyghurs
jumping
came
over
in.
the border.
Oh, do they? I don't know the whole story with the Uyghurs. I don't know if they're like they lived in China and then I don't know, China just enveloped them.
They go back to the days of Temujin, so they're basically traders, nomad types,
Oh, okay.
who have settled. I mean, all nomadic tribes settle at some point, but yeah, the Chinese really hate them.
Yeah. So, okay, so Equity says, what about French citizens having xenophobia of immigrants? I mean, that's an example.
Justified. Have you been to France?
Okay, that is prejudice, but okay, for discrimination, they're saying an action or practice that excludes. So again, I know we're jumping just to buzzwords that you see in the news and shit, but like the question is asking for like specifically what action is excluding those people. So if you said in France, immigrants are not allowed to own homes, that is an example of the discrimination as an action. Oh, for prejudice, attitude. Yeah, sure. You could say, yeah, xenophobia. Just afraid, but like, I don't know, just afraid? I don't know, whatever. Okay, Nick, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, he's starting in 5, right? Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. One sec. Last couple here. Racialized group, a group of people who may experience social inequities basis on. These are like the same fucking shit, dude. All these questions are the same, dude. What? Race, color, and/or ethnic. I mean, there's small differences. Who may be subjected to differential treatment. Okay. Racialized groups. I mean, that's easy. Like what? Yeah. You could say. Always like so careful with what I can say here. I don't want to just say the blacks and the Jews because like but that is literally a racialized group that happens, you know. And in the case of some countries, they get exterminated or put into chains. So yeah, that's a group of people on the basis of race. Yeah, if you want to say that, fine. Just say like African Americans.
Probably the only answer they want.
Yeah. Oh, the Rwandan genocide. Yeah. What was that? The Hutus and the Hutus, right? Hutus and Hutus.
The Tutsis and
Tutsis. Tutsis and Hutus.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a very good one. Hutus and Tutsis. Yeah, there we go. Let's just say that. I don't have to say blacks in America or Jews. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay.
But then that's genetically hardwired though, so you're not really ever going to come up. You're never really going to get around that. People
yeah, I mean,
build themselves enclaves and then don't like those that aren't part of their own group.
Right. We always there's this argument all the time of like, in order for there to be an us, there has to be a them, right? So in order for us to feel like we are a part of a group, we have to designate people who are not part of the group, which I think is kind of it's a little sad. I'm like, I'm a very inclusive person.
That's why we exist though, because
yes.
Someone that's not you is potentially a threat, and you have to make that assumption immediately, just in case they are actually a threat.
You're right. It comes down to survival, and also it comes down to my dad talks about this a lot. My dad will always start just like kind of just posturing, lecturing on things. He talks about how generally you want just naturally you want to spend time with people that share your same culture and your same values, just because there are less arguments later down the lines about things. Like you just agree on shit. My one friend, it's funny, he's Jewish, and he started maybe dating a girl, but she's just recently converted to Islam. And I'm like, okay, well, there are going to be some problems there in like belief systems. And also thousands of years of those cultures just hating each other. So, Which group is a racialized group? They're both. The Hutus and the Tutsis are. Yeah, they both are. Okay, here. Cool. Good questions today. Let's close out the stream so we can go say hi to Penn Center for his complex analysis court. Let's see, he's kicking it off today. All right. Thank you everyone for coming out to Actual Education office hours today. Hope you guys had some fun going through some SAT questions. Some like banter about social structures at the end there. That was really cool. I appreciate Sensation always having your opinions here. They're cool. I like seeing the spectrum. Everything's a spectrum.
I always tried never to espouse opinions and always tried to stick to the facts that I've seen personally.
There you go. I agree with that. Viewpoints. I think that's something that we as a society need to get better at, is that not immediately just, labeling people as like racist or snowflakes or libtards or whatever. It's just like we want people. I want to hear everyone's opinion. Yeah. Oh, Equity says one question. Okay, you got one question. What's your question? Where's Penn Center? Oh, he's already been up. Okay. What are some global challenges? Everything, dog. Life is a global challenge right now. You need four.
Is probably the biggest global.
There you go. Yeah, education, healthcare, climate change, and energy independence. I would say are four big global issues. Yeah. Already have health. Okay, what about energy independence? I think that's a big one. And you already have healthcare. Yeah. That and civil rights. You want to go with civil rights? Civil rights are cool. Yeah, those are some global issues. Like some countries still don't give civil rights to certain groups of people, aka the Taliban. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna go raid Penn Center. He's starting his complex analysis course. So we're gonna kick it off, say hi to him and everything. And if you guys want to stick around and learn, feel free. If it's a little over your head, you know, feel free to bow out whenever. But our next stream is going to be tomorrow. That's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That might be a short one, depending whether French girl responds to me. Because I proposed 7 o'clock. So, but if she says no, whatever. I'll hang out with you guys and do SAT questions. Cool? All right. Can I do tomorrow's stream 1 hour? No, because that would mean that there would be no stream 1 hour later. It is 1 hour later. It's 1 hour later from today. It's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific. All right. Starting the raid. Let's go say hi to Penn Center.
Bye, everybody.
Bye there. All right, here we go. Ready.
Go.
All right, I'll see you, Sensation.
I saw my friends from
See you later.
Jamaica. I haven't seen them since December 2022. So yeah, it was good to see them. We had fun. We did just because of the hurricane, but it was all good. We're all alive. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a individual who was supposed to join us tonight, but he said that because of the hurricane, his power went out and he's not able to join us tonight, which is kind of unfortunate. So. Yeah, because I think it was a direct hit to Tulum, which is why we left right before the hurricane and we went to Cancun. Yeah. So it was a bit easier for you to leave Cancun. Yeah, because all our flights was out of the Cancun airport. So yeah, it made sense. Cool. Akash, how are you doing? It's been a little while. It sounds like your microphone might be off, so check your Discord settings, Akash. And there we go. I can hear you now.
Hey, Brian, how are you? I'm good.
Good. I'm just going to adjust your volume a little bit so we can hear you a little bit better. Fantastic. There we go. How's your summer been so far?
Yeah, it's been good.
Awesome. I'm glad it's good to. We're not really face to face, but it's nice to have you back in my class again. So hopefully you learn some stuff and have some fun.
Nice. Yeah.
Awesome. And then Simran, do you want to test your microphone and make sure we can hear you there?
Sure. So,
Perfect. How's your summer been, Simran?
it's good.
And I'm just wondering, have you taken a class of mine before or not?
Yes.
Was it 300 or 325?
300.
300. Okay, well, it's